Oh, Lord.
All right, we're fine now. Welcome to Autobiography, where Possum Lodge members get to talk about a very significant automobile in their life. And Dalton Humphrey is here. Dalton's going to talk about his very first car. Dalton?
Yeah. It was a Chevy 2 red.
Oh, beautiful.
Blue.
Oh, boy.
The new blue that Smarties come in.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, and boy, that car was loaded. Had the AM radio, the heater, the spare tire. Oh, man. Still smell that leatherette dashboard. Yeah, that was before, you know, they had the airbags red.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you hit something. Bang! Your head had hit that dashboard like a melon. Whoa! Yeah. Dad got that car used, you know.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. And then when he got the new used car, the Stratocheap, he let me have the Chevy 2. Got it at a good price.
That's nice of him. Yeah, nice of him not to charge you too much on that. So you're an antique dealer. I guess you would say the car was previously enjoyed then. Is that what you're saying?
No, that car was used.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. No, Dad didn't believe in enjoying anything.
All right.
He figured if you enjoyed it, that it would probably have a better chance of getting damaged or worn out, and that'd decrease its resale value.
Oh, I see.
You see, yeah, Dad would, Dad would sell anything.
Really?
You know, it was fun, you know.
Yeah.
We would come home from school and the fridge would be gone, or the couch, or our clothes, or my toys would be all gone.
Oh, boy, you sold your clothes?
Yeah, sure.
Sold your toys?
Yeah, well, you know, it was a good way of teaching kids to look after stuff because, you know, Dad would sell the shirt off your back.
Oh, boy.
Sure, yeah, you know, and taught me that things are just things.
Yeah.
If you get too attached to them, by gosh, you know, you'd be crying your entire childhood, wouldn't you?
That's a good take you're taking on that. Yeah.
Well, you know what? It taught me not to be materialistic.
All right.
Not to get attached to furniture and, you know, books and family photographs. Things just aren't that important, Red.
No, that's right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Life lesson right there.
Yep.
You know what it is? It's the money you make selling things that's important.
Well, meanwhile, back at the Bungee Hill, it's time for Adventures with Bill, and Bill had, well, interesting. A lot of people carry fry pans in their coveralls, apparently, since the gas shortage, I guess. And he had one of those eggs that, oh, I see. Oh, I remember those. Yeah, they got the pantyhose in them. Yeah, he's got unusual hobbies, Bill has. He carries pantyhose and eggs inside his coveralls right next to the fry pan. That's something for you young people to stay away from, I would say, on a regular basis. Anyway, you know, what he lacks in brains, he makes up for in quantity. And he has quite a few of those units in there, and they just seem to, you know, keep on, they keep on coming. What do you got? Oh boy, he may be into his personal collection at this point. And I guess you're probably getting the idea here. You're saying, you know, what the heck? I thought they were bungee jumping, but this is the deal. See what he's got here. Rather than spending $100 on a bungee cord, Bill would rather buy 100 pairs of $2 pantyhose. Hey, that's the kind of logic. And of course, he's using my money, so he couldn't. Now, anyway, we're going to tie them all together. One knot. There's a real good test of your knots. That's a reef knot for you young folks. And so he's tied about 150 pairs or so, or 100 pairs or something together. And now I got the end there. He wants me to tie that around the ankles. See, that's a very important part. And this is where you really need a decent knot. Here is wire up around there, and I was a little bit worried, but not nearly as much as I would have been if it hadn't me going over the edge. Yeah, we see you, Bill. Yep. And I hope they're rated for about 180-pound test, those units. And you know, one size jumps all kind of a deal. So while I'm going back to tie that thing to a tree, so that he can jump, Bill, you know, he's kind of hyperactive. He's got to move himself closer to the edge. Be careful there, Bill. It's not completely level. It's not. There's an angle. You see that? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's an angle. You might fall. Oh, you did. All right. Now, of course, I didn't notice this right off. I thought, well, it's odd that the cord's going out, but I'm not going to pay that much. All of a sudden, boy, she really started flying out there. And then I grab it, because I got to stop it from leaving, because I know what's going on. And boy, he's pulling the force. Oh, my gosh, he's a heavy fella. Something's got to stop me. There we go. And and then he bounces back up, and I get a bit of break. But of course, what I didn't realize, you know, he kind of goes back down again on that. And I mean, I try to be a patient person, but you can, you know, you get tired of a hobby in a big hurry. And I'm thinking, I'll just start pulling him up, you know. So I start, and a little bit of this, and there's a lot of weight on that. And you got the leverage and the mechanical advantage of all. And I got, finally, my anger really kicks in, and boy, I really get one. Up you go. That's a reverse bungee. That feels good. Oh, well, it did feel good. Well, that's pretty much how the end of the day came. Maybe one more jump, eh, Bill? What do you say? One more. Come on, pal. Special thanks to a lady in Madison, Wisconsin, who sent us this red-green teddy bear. Well, I'll tell you, that drive-through petting zoo attracted a huge crowd. We were amazed.
Oh, yeah, huge crowd. Tell them what kind of crowd, Uncle Red. Tell them what kind.
I did, Harold. It was huge. It was a huge crowd. It was hundreds of people very excited.
Oh, yeah, right. There's angry dog owners, angry postal workers. Let's see, there's the Humane Society, animal rights groups.
All right, Harold, the point is, it proved that we were right. People love animals. So we're going to give this petting zoo one last shot. We're switching to horses. Farmer Nash has already thrown in his horses. We're going to let people into the corral where they can kind of mingle with the herd.
The herd? Uncle Red, he only has 2 horses.
Now, I know that, Harold, but Buster Hadfield got a bunch of horse costumes from the Possum Lake Little Theater Group. Remember last summer they staged a horse called Manny?
Oh, yeah.
That's good, right? So we're just going to all dress up as horses and kind of fill out the ranks.
Oh, yeah, right. Making fools of yourself again. I get to be the front half.
No, Harold, stick to what you know. A poem by T.S. Eliot and R.S. Green. Let us go then, you and I, when the evening is spread out against the sky. Like a patient etherized upon a table, let us go through certain half-deserted streets. Because, my friend, life is short. And how many times do you get the chance to drive a snowmobile through a mall?
Okay, it's that time of the show where we examine those 3 little words that men find so hard to say. I don't know. Excellent. Okay. All right. This week joining us on the expert part of the show is my Uncle Red and, of course, his best friend, Mr. Hap Shaughnessy. All right. And today's letter goes as follows. Dear experts, my husband is a nice enough guy in his own way. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be in anyone else's way. Now he's just in the way. When I look at my children, I wonder how much of a person's appearance, personality, and destiny is inherited in their genes. None whatsoever. It's a myth.
No,
it's a myth, is what it is.
Absolutely.
Sure. You can inherit appearance. Not your destiny. If that could be inherited, why aren't I the king of Russia?
Absolutely. I mean, this letter, is it not written by your wife, is it, Mr. Shaughnessy?
No. I'm talking about inheriting my family business as Tsar of Russia. Come on, Red. You met my mother.
Yeah, I met her once. She was running a chip wagon in Port Asbestos.
Before that, she was sole surviving daughter of the Romanov family. Her name was Anne. Anne, short for Anastasia.
We learned about this at school. Oh, yeah. When the Russians came in, you know, and the communists, they just took over and they killed the Russian family, the royal family and everything, and they said maybe there's even one daughter still surviving.
That's right. Tsar Nicholas, or as I used to call him, Grandpa Nick. He hid my mom in a large Fabergé egg. And a good member of the family, a good friend of the family, Rasputin, he mailed her to France. All right? And she was brought up in Paris. She even had a short fling with Ernest Hemingway.
The writer Ernest Hemingway?
So, pregnant with me, she emigrated to Canada, and she started up a chip wagon in Port Asbestos. Until the day she died. She couldn't stand to have Russian dressing on her salad. Brought back too many painful memories.
Your mother tell you that story that you have?
Yeah, every word of it.
Well, there you are, Harold. Some personality traits are inherited. I'll tell you, this Possum Lodge Petting Zoo, a real learning experience for us. We learned, first of all, don't ever start a petting zoo. And secondly, don't ever have guys dressed up as horses in with real horses. or if you do, make sure they're geldings.
The horses or the guys?
Either one, Harold. My golly, that one chestnut stallion was frisky, wasn't he? Wow.
I don't know why they call this fun for...
I thought you liked petting zoos.
Yeah, I do, but not heavy petting zoos.
Get away from me! Get away! Harold. It's just a possum squeal. Time for the meeting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you go ahead, all right?
Yeah.
Join the other horsemen of the apocalypse. I'll be down in a minute. If my wife is watching, I'll be coming straight home after the meeting, and if I yell out Black Beauty in my sleep tonight, it's not what you think. The rest of you, thanks for watching. On behalf of myself and Northern Dancer over there, and the whole gang up here at Possum Lodge, keep your hoof on the ice. Just down at the Possum Lake movie theater there, and there's a little difference on their admission price. They're going up to $3,000 now to see a movie. To join Possum Lodge or to get yourself some Possum Lodge merchandise, call 1-800-WHY-POSSUM. Or if you're a techno geek, check out Harold's homepage on the internet.
Boy, this is too much!